Hey y'all, we back with another video, and it's sad when a child can't walk across the stage and graduate, and then later his stepfather, and he gets shot due to madness. Okay, that happened in Virginia. Graduation shooting, a father and son identified as victim killed. Let's take a look at this.
So we're following a developing story. This is out of Virginia this morning. A mass shooting at a graduation ceremony leaves 2 people dead and several others injured. Take a listen.
But so many people there, y'all.
Yeah, a family member tells ABC News the 2 people killed were father and son. 18-year-old Shawn Jackson and his father, Renzo Smith, were there to celebrate his son's graduation. 6 people were taken to the hospital. Their conditions range from serious to critical. Officers did arrest that suspect, a 19-year-old who will be charged with 2 counts of murder. Overnight, police said they do think he knew at least one of the victims. Of course, with
deadly mass shooting in Virginia appeared before today. He now faces murder charges. The shooting happened outside of a high school graduation in Richmond, killing 2 people. ABC's Justin Finch has the latest now from Washington.
What should have been cheers for the graduating class of Huguenot High School instead turning to screams as gunfire sent terrified students and their families scrambling for cover. Police arriving within 45 seconds to a theater near Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond where the graduation was held. Authorities later confirming 2 people were gunned down. 18-year-old student Shawn Jackson and his stepfather Renzo Smith, both shot and killed. Shawn's mother telling ABC News her family was there to celebrate his graduation. Shawn's 9-year-old sister, also a victim, recovering in a wheelchair after being hit by a car while fleeing the area. One witness describing how the joy of those gathered quickly turned to grief.
I walked past this guy and he ran, and the next thing I know, he was shot. It was total chaos.
Sending multiple units to the area, all traffic standby.
Authorities say 5 others suffered gunshot wounds. Officials say a 19-year-old suspect is in custody, facing 2 second-degree murder charges with possibly more to follow.
We believe there must be accountability for this violence.
Police say multiple handguns were found at the scene and believe the shooting was targeted.
Tired of seeing people get shot.
And the Richmond School District is canceling all graduation ceremonies until further notice. The Gun Violence Archive says so far this year there have been 279 mass shootings. In Washington, Justin Finch.
19-year-old Amari Pollard with 2 counts of second-degree murder. He's in jail without bond. Police just told us Pollard and the son who died had an ongoing dispute and were targeted. Now, we first told you about this situation near Virginia Commonwealth University last night as breaking news at 6. Police say 18-year-old Shawn Jackson just got his diploma from Huguenot High School when he was shot. His father, 36-year-old Renzo Smith, also died. Officials say 5 others were shot, including a 14-year-old boy, a 32-year-old man, a 55-year-old man, and a 58-year-old man. All of them have non-life-threatening injuries. And then a 31-year-old has life-threatening gunshot injuries. Police say Jackson's 9-year-old daughter was also hit by a car during the chaos of the incident. She has since been released from the hospital. Several others were hurt while falling, just trying to run away. Our sister station in Richmond reports police found 4 guns at the scene.
We got down on the ground and it's just chaos from there. You just kept hearing shots. It was like 8, 9, 10 shots. I heard about 10 shots fired. And so the people standing in the back of the theater went down the back stairs, and theater security locked the back door immediately.
We're supposed to be happy about people graduating. We're supposed to be supporting one another, hugging one another, loving one another. And then a shooting happened. Come on now. I just think it's bad. We have to do better.
We have to do better. The interim police chief says there have been 33 deaths in Richmond.
This happened, and what was the motive? Tonight, my sources helped me connect the dots between the 19-year-old suspect and 18-year-old Huguenot graduate Shawn Jackson. Richmond police released this information about suspected shooter Amari Pollard Wednesday.
He is a resident of Henrico County. He was arraigned this morning in Richmond General District Court on 2 counts of second-degree murder. He's being held without bond.
Police believe Pollard and Huguenot graduate Shawn Jackson did know each other. Crime Insider sources tell me detectives are investigating how long they've known each other, but are confident it's been a couple of years. Those same sources telling me detectives have honed in on 2 theories. Words exchanged between the two at Tuesday's graduation ceremony at the Altria Theater, or the 2021 killing of Thomas Jefferson student Davion Elliott. Elliott and the suspect Pollard were friends. Social media posts and music videos show Jackson, an aspiring rapper, with lyrics referring to a chest shot. That's how Elliott was killed on Larrymore Road in South Richmond. Elliott's death ruled a justified homicide, and multiple sources confirm Jackson was part of that police investigation. I spoke to Davion's mom by phone, who tells me, "I would not wish death or grief on anyone. Losing a child is losing a piece of your heart. If rumors are true that this was done out of retaliation for my son, I would ask these kids or people who called my son their friend to stop and end this now. Nothing good will come from it. I'm hurt my son's case is closed, but I'm going to let God handle it." Police continue working every angle of this case. They're asking for people that may have videos inside the Altria Theater during graduation or outside the Altria Theater after the graduation to please send that video into RPD.
For the prayers, the donations, the first responders, and the bystanders who tried to help my brother and nephew, and also the others that was injured. Thanks to the police chief and Richmond Police Department and the nurses and doctors at VCU. I am their drug lover. I am the aunt and sister-in-law of Renzo Smith and Shawn Jackson. Something that was so special is supposed to be a happy moment for all of us, ended as a tragedy.
Say it.
My nephew and my brother-in-law both was hard workers. My nephew had a smile that could light up a whole room. My brother-in-law would do anything for you. It was very special to us all. Continue to please pray for my family and for the others that was injured. This is very senseless. And I know one shooter has been caught, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but it's other. Turn yourself in. You would not get away with this. That's all I have to say. That's all.
Killed, including an 18-year-old who had just received his diploma. At least 5 others were hurt. NBC's Aaron Gilchrist knows the area well. He's a VCU graduate, also went to high school there in Richmond as well. Aaron, good morning to you.
Craig, good morning to you. You're right. The graduation ceremony was just ending here. As you said, I graduated from Richmond Public Schools. I was inside this building for my sister's graduation 25 years ago, so I can tell you from experience there were hundreds of people standing outside this building yesterday celebrating, hugging, taking photos when those gunshots rang out. The police were very close by. They were able to stop the suspected shooter very quickly. He is now facing second-degree murder charges. What started out as a day of celebration